All right, guys, man. Now this is your boy with LetzJezTalk Mental Health. Again, man, I'm kind of recording content back to back for each of my communities because I just want to, push out more content and even content that just involves me within the call itself. So this is for my mental health group and just for people in general, man. I just want to make this quick call to um, encourage you, man. Encourage you. I've been talking to a lot of people within my community. Some people I know they've been going through things mentally, but they still try to make themselves busy to not deal with or to not think about certain things mentally. And again, I think maybe certain people would argue whether that's a good or bad tactic. However, from what I've seen, it's not good because at the end of the day, they don't deal with it. I truly believe that talking about things, being open, is what helps you deal with and, you know, resolve certain things. I don't really think you can resolve anything if it's not being said. Now, I think certain things you can resolve within yourself. Maybe if there's unforgiveness, resentment, anger, bitterness, I think you can resolve certain things like that within yourself internally. However, I know people who deal with certain situations by keeping it in when they can't really resolve it because they need to express it, talk it out. They need to maybe pray, things of that nature. Because talking to God is even a form of venting and um, getting it out verbally, or even mentally. You could just talk to him within your mind. Um, and so again, it's definitely a concept I have thought about or pondered. And just in general, man, for y'all, man, who may be um, mentally going through it this week or the past month, don't be afraid to open up, man. Don't be afraid to seek help. Don't be afraid to talk to somebody. Don't be afraid to read that book. I spoke to somebody else who told me that she had read a book and she got to an exercise within the book where she kind of had to do an exercise that was revealing trauma that she had. She couldn't finish the book. She couldn't finish the exercise. She had to put the book down because she realized like she didn't really want to deal with it. She wants to deal with it, but then she doesn't at the same time. So again, ask yourself the question, are you okay? Are you running from trauma? Are you running from things that you need to resolve? Have you experienced trauma? That's a question I think everyone should ask themselves too. Perhaps you have experienced trauma and you are not wanting to face that trauma. You're not wanting to deal with that trauma. You're not wanting to resolve that trauma with that other person, that other, So sometimes it's taking a step back, man, stopping all the busyness that we can create in our lives to not deal with something. You can live all your life running around being busy, and then you die, and you die with trauma. You die with things that you never resolved. Is that how you want to die? I say ask yourself that question. Is that how you want to go out? Is that a good way to go out? You want to be on your deathbed gasping for your last breath and thinking about all the traumas that you didn't resolve? Hey, it's something we all have to come to terms with in terms of dealing with ourselves. So, with your mental health, there's a certain sense in which you deal with yourself. Are you dealing with yourself or are you running from dealing with yourself? That's another question. So, just want to make this quick little video, man, to just encourage y'all to just not overlook that, not overlook dealing with yourself. Because how can you deal with other people? How can you resolve things with other people if you don't even want to resolve things with your own self? We've seen it time and time again where we've seen people who look happy, smiling, laughing, dancing all throughout social media, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube shorts. We see people looking happy, smiling, yelling, laughing, giggly, cuckoo, ha ha, he he. And then they pull a gun and shoot themselves in the head. Or they go shoot up other people and kill other people, right? Misery loves company. Are you dealing with your trauma? That's the question. It's your boy Trey. Let's just talk fitness. I'm sorry. Let's just talk mental health. Again, man, just a quick reminder to deal with yourself. I'm out.